So there are different types of RC passages. If an RC passage is like a newspaper article, just trying to inform you, okay, ye hua, ye hua, ye hua, this is the information, then it's an informative RC. The agenda is just to inform. There is no other hidden agenda in writing a particular article. If that is the case, it is an informative RC. A lot of informative RCs come in CAT. For example, they come on biology, culture, art, history, geography, animals. There was, I think, a recent in last CAT, the article which was there on the bandicoot is a prime example of an informative RC. There was no other point, just telling you everything about a bandicoot. So when you're reading informative RC, you feel that, okay, what is going on here? It is just information. But the idea in these kind of RCs is to not firstly be overwhelmed by the information, and secondly, to know like how to spot distortions or how to find twisting of language and find which parts or which questions are factually correct, which options are factually correct, which options have some twisting of options or twisting of information going on. In informative RCs, you just need to have a lot of attention to detail, like spotting errors, spotting some intentionally introduced errors. That is what is needed. The second type of RCs, which are generally slightly difficult to answer, slightly difficult to solve, are the analytical RCs. For example, the controversial RC that was there about animal attacks, trying to analyze the different reason for increased animal attacks. What kind of leads to that? When there is information plus reasoning, it's an analytical RC, where there is some amount of reasoning given that this kind of behavior leads to more animal attacks. Or an economics based article can be given that, okay, supply demand is like this, so because of that, because of higher supply, lower demand, the prices have fallen. Anything where any kind of argumentation is given, logical reasoning is given, where you have to think, why is this the case? What is the author trying to say? Where the author is trying to analyze something, giving you reasoning for something, it is an analytical RC. The third and most popular, not popular, but I would say my favorite type of RC is the persuasive RC. These are in the order of importance, okay? The informative RC comes the most number of times, the analytical RC comes the second most number of times, persuasive RC the third most number of times, and hopefully philosophical RC never, okay? So what is the persuasive RC? The persuasive RC is basically you are being persuaded to do something. Most of your opinion articles are persuasive RCs. They are trying to persuade you about a particular opinion. This should be banned, that should be done, this policy should be scrapped, this kind of system should be brought in, this person is bad, this person is good. Any argument of that type is a persuasive RC. We see that a lot in the opinion section. The last type of RC, which somebody has mentioned that I find it very difficult to read philosophical RCs, is that philosophical RCs are about philosophies, philosophists. The whole point is that in many ways it is an informative RC, but an informative RC which is difficult to read and difficult to understand. It is a subject which is slightly abstruse. Abstruse meaning it is like, I don't even understand what is going on here. What is the author talking about? He will talk about philosophies, ideas. There's generally a lot of jargon involved, and in general these philosophical RCs are a tough read. Hopefully it should not come in CAT. It has not come in CAT for quite some time, but it regularly comes in that. So for that reason, we also train you on philosophical RCs. But the idea is that it's a tough read, but easy questions come from it. So if it does actually come, and if you're somebody who is very good at VRC, don't worry, you can handle it. If you're somebody who is weak at VRC, choose anything but the philosophical RC. Should I do both? Okay, don't worry. I'm just doing a overview, quick overview. I'll be going to the point of how to do active reading, how to write the main point of a paragraph, and do a live solving. See, in the live classes, we try to cover the basics once more, but the focus in live classes is always on solving. Okay, so let's go to the type of questions. See, these are the type of questions that will come. Basically, you will be asked, okay, what is the point of this passage? What is the point of the paragraph? Why does the author give this example? What is the reason behind giving this example? Or there will be critical reasoning based questions. What would strengthen the argument? What would weaken the argument? What would be an inference that can be drawn? What cannot be inferred? All can be inferred except. All of these are critical reasoning based questions. Author's view, what would the author agree with? What would the author disagree with? All of these are consistent with the author's views, except. All of those things are basically about the author's viewpoint. And the last one, and my favorite and the best one, is fact based, where you have to just check the fact in the question and the fact in the RC. If the facts match, then you have found the right answer. If there is a mismatch, like some wording is different, then you have a mismatch, you can eliminate that option. These are generally objective questions, and you should always get those kind of objective questions right. Generally, objective questions come rarely. If they come in informative RCs, but they are rare to come. Mostly these kind of ambiguous, slightly subjective questions come in RCs.